Back into the arena. That second game of the Cheltenham Indoor Nationals just sees Random Fling, and they're playing against the Space Monkeys. Good point there from Chris for Random Fling. It's still day one of the Nationals. Score lies at 4-all. And we've got about 9 minutes left to play in this game. As now Lau for Space Monkeys passes the disc out to Fuzz. Fuzz brings it through the middle to Thack. Thack down again to Lau. Lau covered by Big Chris from the States. Pete now with the zebra boots, back to Lau. Over the top to Pete, must get it. Yes, and stays in. Great work from Pete from Space Monkeys. So Ollie for Fling picks up now. Loads of space there. So Pete's not doing his job. Somehow by not marking Ollie, he's made his job a lot more difficult. Spins down the line to Chris. Chris covered by Fuzz. Looks left, looks right, looks down the line to Nick. Finds him. Lau not making that easy. Ollie pick up in the air, but he was just out the back, I think. Was he? Pete says, oh dear. Pete says that wasn't in. And that's quite understandable because a minute ago there was a very similar difficult line call. Oh, there goes that, big up in the air. That's undoubtedly a point from Space Monkeys. So Chris now feeds it out to, from an American to a Canadian, Big Steve. So Space Monkeys 6-4 up at the moment. Fling correct that by 1 point. 5-6 to score. Good point by Chris. Here comes big Canadian Steve. Stop the Mountie. Back to Luke. These teams very evenly matched. Ollie bids for that. Ollie and Pete are having a great old battle out here. Pete's dodging, he puts out that one to Thack. Can he get there? Yes, he can. It's a great vision by Pete. Knows what Thack can do, manages to get it to him. Pops it up to Dan. Down the middle to Chris. Chris has got Ollie running through the middle, he's got Tom in the end zone. Tries to put it straight through the middle of Fuzz, that was never going to work. Pete's there with the disc, that's Luke with the disc. Pops it over the top to Pete. Pete with the zebra boots, he's got Fuzz going to the corner, he sees him nice and early, goes up. Fuzz with the 2 hands on the disc, but he's not in the zone yet, passes out to Rob, who catches safely at the blue knee pads. Dan tried to get there first, couldn't quite make it. That should have been your disc, Dan. He's disgusted with himself for that. So Ollie out to Dan, trying to make up this deficit now. Space Monkeys have now pulled away to 8-5 score there. As Vince looks left. Oh, he's got no one in the zone to throw to. Pops it over the top to Ollie. 2 hands almost, but Darren managed to get enough of a hand onto there to stop it. Gets it to the floor. And now Luke comes to pick up. Goes out to the side to Rob. Rob goes for the long hammer, he's got Pete in the zone. Oh, beautiful catch from Pete. Well done, Pete. Vince is a bit of a mismatch. Pete's not the tallest of guys, but boy can he jump. He really gets up to those discs. Ollie lets it pass over his head, slams into the wall. Chris says, I'm going to middle it. Clapping his hands above his head means exactly that. It means he's going to bring it to the middle of the pitch because it bounced out before it hit the ground. So Tom now brings it through the middle to Big Steve. Steve's got Ollie in the zone, and safe catch from Ollie, two-handed. Luke couldn't get near him. Good vision from the Mountie. Random Fling really want to rescue this. 6-9 the score. Fling pull the disc out with 59 seconds left on the clock. Scoring 3 points realistically is optimistic. So Luke now puts it through the middle to Rob. Rob feeds over the top, but Steve's got his hand on that. He's knocked it out with 37 seconds on the clock. Can they get at least one? Back comes to cover. Steve whips out the side to Mendes de Costo. Almost gets his hands to it, but doesn't quite. Nick says, I'll take this one, you go with him. So Luke feeds out to Rob. Pops over the top to Thack. Thack catches, nice and safe. Pops over the top. Oh, someone should be on the end of that. But 7 seconds left on the clock as H comes to cover Tom. Passes down the line to Nick. Oh, great point from Tom. Lovely pass, fading inside out to Nick. 7-6, 7-9 the final score. Space Monkeys the winners. I'm just going to go and find some people to interview. We're joined after that game by Chris from Random Fling and Pete from Space Monkeys. Good game, Pete. What did you think?
Fantastic game, really tight, all the way, really all the way. I think we just managed to get something happen at the end that we haven't been doing all game. So
yeah, it was close all the way, Chris. You were scoring point for point with them at one point.
Well, right at the beginning, I think both sides were making a lot of mistakes, and then towards the end, it all cleaned up, and they got some great scores, some great leaps in the end zone. It was a fantastic game.
Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you later. Cheers.